I just discovered a crazy way to make a propeller adapter. It's not really a propeller adapter, but it allows you to use different propellers on your DJI FPV. So, as we all know, the DJI FPV drone has this kind of a propeller connection, which is frustrating because you can't use your own propellers. You can buy for about $25 a propeller adapter. However, I didn't want to spend the $25 before I know that the propellers I want to use, in this case the Tornado propellers, are good. So I just came up with this crazy idea, and it works. So I'll show you how to do it with only these three tools and a bit of, in this case it's aluminum, but you can also use steel. It will just take you a longer time. You can use a steel bolt or whatever. So let's do it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your piece of rod and sorry if it's shaking a little bit, and put it in your drill. Then you're gonna get your drill and you're gonna chuck it up. Oh, this is cool. The Hero 9 has a front-facing screen, so I can see what I'm filming, which is pretty cool. So what you do is you put your drill in a vise and you take care not to tighten it way too much. Basically what we're doing is we're creating a kind of a lathe. This will resemble a lathe. So now we will use a bit of duct tape, put in speed number 2, drilling mode. So what you want to do is keep removing material until this propeller fits snug. This one still doesn't fit, and this one is on a step behind, but it's still not enough. Let's keep going. This will take some time, but the more care you take doing this, the better the result will be in the end. Okay, this one is very good. This one still needs. Okay, perfect. Now, here's what's going on. We created, let me see if it will focus. So, I don't know if you can see this really well. Focus there. How do you focus a GoPro? We created a rod with two different steps. The first step is for the propeller that you want to use. And the second step is for the drone propeller. So this will ensure that when you join them together, you will have a concentric connection, and that the propeller is aligned concentrically. So yeah. So now it's time to test if our thingamajiggy works. You can get an old propeller, and you obviously will cut it with a snipper, cut it around, take out the old propellers. However, for the test, you don't need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the vise. Do not over tighten. Then we are going to get a propeller. Use an used one as well for this test. And what you want to do is you put the propeller on the top, on the thing that we just made. You put it here, go clockwise, go. You have to go full speed and then stop. Okay, so this one is good already. What happens is the plastic will melt and it will join both of them together, which is pretty cool. Let's try to rip it apart. Just give me a second. Get you better. So let's. Man, I already tried to can you see this, or yeah, no, you can't. See, it's easier to bend the whole prop than it is to separate. Then you can't actually. I am pulling like crazy. Let me get something to help me out here. Okay, hopefully you can see I am pulling like crazy, and it's easier to bend the whole propeller than to, you know, separate it. This will not, it will just not come off. So what you do now that you want to make one is you get your pliers, you cut out the old propellers just like this. Then you file it, you get your file and you file it all really nice and smooth all around until you get a smooth round part like this. You put it in the vise and you do the same thing that we just did, and you will end up with this. See? I'm now going to show you the drone. So I made 4. I used black and red. The red ones are in the correct position to be mounted in the red with the, well, they're color coded. That's what I mean. Okay. 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 And this is how it should look in the end. Let's see if it flies. I'll bet you it flies. So here is the drone with the propellers that we just made. Let's see if it flies. I know it flies. Let's see how well it flies. Propellers are on. There we go. Look how stable it is. Isn't that crazy? Let's give it some hard here's some hard acceleration in sport mode. Always me. As you can see, no tricks. These are the same propellers, and I gave it accelerations in sport mode, and they are balanced as hell. So yeah, now all we have to do is take it outside and test it, but it's nighttime, so not happening today. Yeah guys, if you want to see an outside test, just let me know and I'll shoot another video. That's all for today.